Welcome back, everyone. Today's video, I decided to do a little recipe for my favorite matcha latte. I love matcha lattes. I'm not a super big caffeine person, so I think this is perfect for someone that's either trying to wean themselves on caffeine or if you just need like a little pick-me-up. They're really delicious. They're very good for you. Let's get into it. All right, so let's get into why matcha is the preferred route you should take for getting your caffeine fix. So it's actually a lot more clean than coffee or obviously like an energy drink or something. It's more natural. It has a lot of antioxidants. It's really great for immune system. It's really great for fighting off like free radical damage. It's really great for your skin. And it's a much more sustained caffeine high than coffee and all of those other types of drinks are, because those drinks tend to like, you kind of fall off and have like a plummet towards the end of the day. And it's like the caffeine dump that everyone has. But with matcha, it's a more sustained energy throughout the day. It releases just like slowly rather than all at once and then you get the caffeine drop. So it's really good for that, and it doesn't give you like headaches and stuff like that. So it's just better, honestly. And it's green and it's pretty, so yeah. All right, so let's get into what you're gonna need. So obviously the most important ingredient is matcha. And I want to take some time to talk about what type of matcha you should be getting, because this is the key to having a good matcha latte or just plain matcha tea. So what you're gonna want is a organic, premium first harvest ceremonial grade matcha. Sounds crazy, sounds like it's inaccessible. I literally got this off of Amazon. It's so easy to get, it's so accessible, and it's delicious. So the reason that you want a ceremonial grade tea is that it's the type of leaf that they use. Technically, ceremonial grade tea is what they use for ceremonies in Japan. And so it's just like the most premium, the nicest part of the leaf. So it's not bitter, it's way sweeter, and it's just like ground into a very nice powder that makes just the most delicious type of matcha. And then you want a first harvest because it is the first harvest of the year, which is typically at the end of April, beginning of May. So it's very good. I really like this brand, Encha. It's directly from a farm in Japan, so it's kind of like a farm to table situation. I did a lot of research on it, and this is my favorite brand, and the powder is very, very finely ground, so it's very easy to mix into your milk or into your water, and it's just delicious. So I highly recommend this. I'll put all of the links for this stuff down below. And then you're going to need, you don't need this, but this is just what I like to add into mine. So this is Toko's. It is a rice bran soluble source of vitamin D and E. So it's just like a very bioavailable source of vitamin E and D, and it's just really good for making like a drink creamier, or even you could put this in like soups and stuff too to make it like a creamy soup. But I love this brand, Sun Potion. I've had this bag for like a year and a half. It's lasted me so long. I still have like half of the bag, and I've had it for a year and a half. Because you only need just a tiny, tiny little bit of this stuff. It's so high quality, it's so good for you. People call it like the vegan creamer. It's just a really good powder to add to things to make creamy. So I love this stuff. And then you're gonna need a type of milk. So you could use regular milk, oat milk, almond milk, hemp milk, whatever you prefer. I really like oat milk just because I feel like it's a little bit creamier. I don't love almond milk, it's too watery, but this is my favorite brand. It's the Malk brand. It's like the cleanest, most just like simple ingredients. Literally all it has is organic just the cleanest one that I've found at the grocery store. It literally all it has is filtered water, organic gluten-free oats, and Himalayan salt. So there's no fillers, there's no binders, there's no gums. So I just really like this brand a lot. And then I like to use this creamer as well. Obviously I like my drink creamy. So this is the Milkadamia creamer. This stuff is so bomb. Logan loves this stuff. So it's made out of raw macadamia nuts and coconut cream. And it only has 2 grams of sugar per serving, which is insane. It tastes like it's made out of pure sugar. It's so good. It smells amazing. Oh, it's delicious. And then what else you're gonna need is either a whisker and a little bowl, or if you don't have a whisker, I have put my matcha with the water in here and then I just shake it up. All right, and so that's pretty much all you're gonna need. So let's jump into making it. The noise of the oven, the stove, it's like, do you hear it? My hair just catches up. Sweet angel. Sweet angels, I should say. So sleepy. Okay, so you're gonna wanna heat up just a little bit of water. You do not want it boiling. If you have it boiling and then you pour in some of the matcha powder, you're going to burn it and that's gonna make it disgusting. So you just want it warm like this. Do you see, it's just got the little teeny, it's not even simmering yet. It's like teeny bubbles at the very bottom. There's some steam happening. That's what you want. So I'm gonna pour this into here. And then I'm going to bring it over. If you do happen to boil your water, just let it sit for a second and cool off before you pour it. All right, so then you're gonna take your powder, and I just have this little like spoon scooper thing. I would just use like a teaspoon. And then you just take some. See how pretty this powder is? Gorgeous, it's just beautiful. Depending on how much caffeine and energy you want is how much powder you're going to put in there. So I'm just kind of breaking up some of the bigger chunks of it just with this thing. So then you're just gonna pour a little bit of your water in there with it. Just like that. Then you're going to take your whisk and you're gonna whisk it. So if you don't have a whisker, that's when I suggest using a mason jar, and you would have just poured the water and the matcha powder in there, and then you're just gonna shake it. Also, you can get these little whiskers off of Amazon for like $5. So you're just gonna make sure you get all of the clumps out of the matcha powder. I like to whisk mine for a little while. I don't like my matcha to have like clumps in it and stuff, so I'll just sit here and whisk away until I feel like all of the clumpies are gone. All right, so when you're done whisking, I like to add the tocos in to whisk as well, just because it is a powder and it can tend to clump up if you just dump it right into everything at the end. So that's when I'll go in and just take a little bit of the tocos powder. That's what it looks like. And then I'll just put in like a few little scoopies of that. And then you're just gonna go in and do the same thing and whisk away. All right, this would be a point where you would put any type of sweetener that you want to have in it into this little mixture that we have. So you could do honey, agave, regular sugar, you could do stevia, little drops or whatever. I personally like Truvia. I like the ingredients and I feel like it tastes a little bit better than just plain stevia. I do have some stevia, but I just like this stuff a little bit more. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. I don't like it super sweet because the creamers, this creamer that I use, this will kind of mainly be my sugar source for it, just to kind of sweeten it up a little bit. I kind of like my tea a little bit more bitter, to be honest. I like the taste of just like plain matcha on its own. So you're gonna end up with a liquid that looks like this. Look how pretty. I love that green color so much. And do you see how there's just no clumps at all? So I like my lattes iced. You could do them warm, but if you're gonna do them warm, you would just add this to a glass or a mug and add more hot water and then a little bit of your milk and your creamer and you're done. But I'm gonna do iced, so that's the route that we're gonna go today. So I'm using my favorite Weck jars. I'll also link these down below. I love these for everything. They're just my favorite glasses of all time. I mean, the label alone is just, it's beautiful. You're gonna get your ice. We don't have an ice maker, so we have to use a little thingamabob ice tray. Okay, ta-da! Look how beautiful. Then you're gonna go in with your milk. Shake it up. Get all of those ingredients nice and mixed up. So I like to just pour it about halfway just to be safe that I can get all of my matcha in there, because you can always add more. And then you're gonna go in with your creamer. Oh, it smells so good. I love this creamer so much. And then I just like to add about that much. All right, here comes my favorite part of the whole thing, is adding the matcha into the milk and watching it infuse. And because it's my favorite, this shot deserves a slow motion montage. Let's do it. So now that you have added everything, I'm just gonna top mine off with a little bit more milk, now that I know that everything fit into my glass. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more. My favorite noise is ice on a cup like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we love that. Was my hair in that? Oh my gosh. Now it's time for the taste test. So good. It's like so creamy and delicious. Woo! Logan's gotta try some. That shit's good. All right. Oh, when that like first sip just like hits you in your soul and you're just like, oh yeah, today's gonna be a good day. All right, guys. That's everything. I really hope you guys liked this video. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. I'd love to know if you try it and you like it, or if you absolutely hate it. Give me all of the feedback. I'd love to know. Very exciting news. We just hit 50 subscribers. I think I'm at like 64 right now. So we're on our way to 100 subscribers, which is insane to me. I can't believe that. And my birthday is actually next month, June 24th. And maybe, just maybe, we could hit 100 subscribers before then. So let's see if we can. I would love it. I'd cry, honestly. It'd be crazy. Let me know what you guys think of this recipe in the comments, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. That is so good. Do you need a snuggle? A snuggle partner? She's so cute.
Oh, are you sleepy too? Oh, you're sleepy. Oh. You guys need matcha.